So what are the 3 most important golf rangefinder buying tips? Well, if you're thinking of buying a rangefinder, I've got 3 tips that you need to know before you spend any money. And make sure you stick around for number 3, because if you get this one wrong, you could end up getting disqualified from your next monthly medal. So if you're a beginner golfer, you might have heard about rangefinders, or perhaps you've been playing a while and you're just not quite sure what they do or how they can help your game. Well, don't worry, I'm Craig, I'm from Fun Golf, and I'm here to make sure you know exactly what they are, how to make the right decisions, and if you make a purchase, how they can help your game. So I'm going to be taking this Gogogo GS03 onto a very windy golf course to find out a little bit more. This is an excellent device with up to a range of 1,000 yards with 6 times magnification. And if you like the look of it, I'll put a link in the description below. So what is a golf rangefinder and how does it work? Well, there are 2 different types of rangefinder which are used in golf: laser rangefinders and GPS rangefinders. Laser rangefinders are the most popular, and they work by emitting a laser towards the object on a golf course, such as a flag. The laser then hits the flag, returns to the rangefinder, and calculates the time taken to return, which gives you a distance measurement on your display. GPS rangefinders work a little bit like sat nav in your car. They download course information onto a rangefinder, providing you with distance information depending on where you are in the course. GPS rangefinders can be quicker, but they might not be as accurate. So to start off with buying tip number 1, make sure you buy a laser rangefinder. I'm using this laser rangefinder from Gogogo Sport. This is the GS03, and these are by far the most accurate in comparison to GPS rangefinders. And speaking of that, let's go and take my next shot now. The next most important feature to get when you're buying a rangefinder is to make sure it has pin seeker technology with a vibrate function. Now the name of this function will change depending on how different rangefinder companies explain it. But in essence, it's the name of technology that lets you know you've locked onto the target with a vibration and not other objects in the background. So for example, if you're trying to get a distance to a flag and there's lots of trees around the back of the green, then this technology helps the rangefinder to focus on the flag only and isolate this from the background and provide you with quick and accurate readings. Sometimes cheaper models have difficulty finding the flag with trees behind. So in this model here, it's pretty impressive, and it's designed to focus on the flag and provide accurate readings each time. So tip number 2 is to make sure you find a rangefinder that will vibrate when you fix onto the target. Now I've been watching some other rangefinder reviews and they've got really hung up on the time different models take to return a reading. Now in the majority of models I've tried, there's no real delay. But if you're concerned about how long it takes to get a reading to your device, then check out the reviews of the model you're interested in before you make a purchase. In this model here, the GS03, it's really quick at returning the reading, so there's no need to wait around for the distance to come back to you. If you're interested in finding out about other rangefinders, then check out this link here and it will bring you to my top 5 cheap rangefinders, but not until you've heard the 3rd and most important buying tip. So now onto my 3rd and most important rangefinder buying tip. But before I do, if you're getting any value from this video, it'd be really helpful if you can find that like button below and smash it. And if you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe. Now onto tip number 3. Your golf rangefinder must have slope technology that can be turned off and on. Most good golf rangefinders will have a function where you can accurately calculate the distance to any target, taking slopes into consideration. But why is this the most important buying tip, I hear you ask? Well, you should be aware that using slope function is illegal in competition under the rules of golf. So if you use it in your monthly medal, you'll get disqualified. You must be able to make sure that the slope function can be turned on and off. This rangefinder here can't be turned off, but it does have slope. But the zero-in rangefinder, which I've got here, does have a really helpful switch just underneath, which means you can turn the slope on and off. This way, using this one, you'll be fine to use it in practice and in competitions. And in this one, you can only use it in practice. I hope you've enjoyed these rangefinder buying tips. And if you like the look of this rangefinder here, I've put a link in the description below. And if you use my special code FUNGOLF, you can get 20% off when you buy it from Amazon. But if you're still not sure whether a rangefinder is for you, you should definitely watch this video next, and I'll catch you in the next one.